Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about Discover Card. This is the Q2 video update. So if you have been thinking about getting a Discover Card, if you have a Discover Card and you're thinking about getting a second one, this video is all about how to make over $850 in year one of owning a Discover Card. Before I jump into too many details, I do have a quick disclaimer. So I am a customer of Discover. I am not affiliated with them. I am not endorsed by them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. The information in this video is current as of time of recording. Use of this information is at your own risk. Does not mean that you will get approved. This is called fishing and not catching. And as is everything in life, your mileage may vary. All right, so I do have a $4 million goal for the year 2024. I want to see at least 1,000 people make at least $4,000 each from these videos in the year 2024. So if you can appreciate profitable content like this on a consistent basis, do me a favor, hit this video with a huge thumbs up. Definitely appreciate that. All right, so more millionaires. One quick plug before jumping into the video. More millionaires have been made from real estate than all other investments. That's a direct quote from Del Walmsley, who is considered a real estate guru in the Houston area. So one of the best ways to make money is not through your efforts, but through efforts of others. So taking point, this property, 1619 Wellsford Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. So before this property looked like an old, I guess, 1960s house, and it didn't have much utility left. So this property was purchased for $210,000. It was knocked down. This is what you call a purchase and renovation. It was purchased, it was knocked down, and it was renovated with a much nicer home. So as mentioned before, the property was purchased for $210,000. The total loan amount was $443,000. 18-month term. Repaid January 12, 2024. Property sold for $727,000. People made money off of this, including the people who are in the ground floor system who put money into this particular property. There's a lot of money to be made. I recently made a video about the 4 most exciting ways. Actually, I put a bonus one, so it's 5 most exciting ways to make money in the year 2024. What are they? And so making money off other people and their efforts in real estate is one of the ways. So if you want to learn the other ways, check out this video up here. All right, so this week's investments in ground floor. I'm a huge fan of ground floor. In each video, I'm just plugging what they have. Why? Because there's a lot of money to be made. I used to not take this as seriously, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But now I see this as an amazing way to make money, and I want to share this with everybody that I can. So ground floor has different letter ratings for their properties: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm only really comfortable with the A, B, and C ratings. So, like for example, this is A-rated property in Atlanta, Georgia. It's paying 11.5% interest. They expect it to take 11 months to do their thing. They're looking for 200,000, and as of right now, well, as of when I took the snippet of this, they had over 3,100 people who already put money into this, and they only had 2,900 left. So I put $300 into that one. It went fast because normally it's like 29 days. So this in 7 days they got funded almost 200,000, and they met the full amount. So this one's not even available anymore. The C-rated property in Pennsylvania, paying 13%. I put 200 into that one. B-rated property, paying 12%. I put 110 into that one. You already have over 1,000 people into there. So, and this is crowdfunding. It's an awesome way. They're called the future of real estate investing. Tennessee, Chattanooga, 12% property. Put $60 in there because I had it extra. San Antonio, I got paid out on one property. I like the numbers on this one. So I could put $20 in there. And there's this one in Illinois, a B-rated property paying 12.5%, which is nuts. They wanted 217,000. Over 3,000 people put money in. I put 230 of my money in, and this one's gone as well. So some of these properties go really quick. So this is this week's repayments. So I got repaid on 2 properties, and you can see here much lower amounts. I put in $20 here, $30 here. So I did make 10.2%. So if I would have put in more, I would have gotten a lot more out of this. And you can see I'm putting in a lot more. So I just put another 300 to be transferred in that I plan on putting into additional properties. Real estate investing with a 50% guaranteed return. I made a full video on this. If you put in $100, then after 30 days, you'll get a 50% return, which is $50. So I made a full video on this if you're interested in taking advantage of what Ground Floor has. All right, Capital One. They recently said that they wanted to buy out Discover Card. I say that they wanted to buy the best 5% cashback card, so they are getting the whole Discover It card brand. So I made a video on this. Capital One is buying the Discover card. Breaking news, what does this mean? How can you profit? I had a link to that video up here. What does it mean? Well, here's some updates on that video. So number one, this is a video snippet from thefool.com. Discover is not going away. If you're a Discover customer and you love Discover's unique products like its cashback rewards for debit card purchases and credit card purchases, Discover is not going away. Capital One has already stated it intends to keep the Discover brand alive. So there is that. So bottom line, the purchase of the Discover card by Capital One, the deal's not done yet. Might get blocked by federal regulators, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen. But nonetheless, still no real updates on this purchase. Some things do take time. But as stated in that video and others, hey, if there's ways to make money off this type of thing, I am here to show you videos on how to profit from Discover Card. So Discover Card, they have quarterly categories. We are about to start quarter number 2 for the year 2024. And quarter 1 is January, February, March, and quarter 2 is April, May, June. So they have 5 to 10% back categories. In your first year, you get 5% back. And then at the end of the first year, they double it. So it's you get 10% back your first year. Anything you buy in the 5% categories up to the cap, they turn into 10%. From year 2 and on, the 5% categories are 5% categories. So finances, they consist of 2 parts. Offense is bringing in money, and defense is preventing it from being spent. So, for example, you want to use cashback cards as much as possible to prevent money from leaving your wallet. Capital One has a thing. What's in your wallet? Well, you want money to be in there. Maximizing credit cards should be top priority, or maximizing Chase credit cards. I'm a huge fan of Chase credit cards. Chase does have a thing called 524, which means if you have 5 or more new personal credit cards in the past 24 months, they will not approve you. Chase cards, I definitely consider it to be more profitable than Discover cards. So this is one of those things, like once you're done with Chase cards, or you're like brand new to getting into credit cards, Discover card is an excellent way to consider getting started in the credit card system. If you have any questions about the order which credit cards you should get, it really does matter. Please email me at churningadventures@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to give you my personal opinion on what you would get, what I would do if I was in your position. All right, so you can maximize 5 quarterly category bonuses in your first year and get $750 off of that. I'll show you how that math works, and then if you use my referral link, you can get another $100 for a total of $850 plus. So Discover matches your cash back from year 1. So 5% becomes 10%, and 1% on anything becomes a 2% card. All right, so if you apply from discover.com, you get no bonus. If you use a regular person's referral link, you get a $50 bonus. And I have 2 Discover cards, and both of my Discover cards give a $100 bonus. So 100 for me, 100 for you. So whenever you get a Discover card, you use my referral link, you make your first purchase, you're going to get $100. So here, share your link your way. So my referral link is refer.discover.com/s/churningadventures6. So you can open up a new tab. You can type that in. Your friend applies, gets their card. Anybody who's willing to use my referral link and get money off of it, I definitely consider a friend. Once you approve, you need to make 1 purchase in the first 3 months, and you get $100, and that's on top of the money you get. So we each get $100 off of that. So why not? One hand washes the other in this fun and profitable game. So here's the link: is discover.com/churningadventures6. And then here's a QR code for that, or you could always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com and I can get you this link rather quickly. So here's the April, May, June. So they have gas stations, electric vehicle charging stations, home improvement stores, and public transit. We'll talk about that, and I'll give you my um, input on how to make as much as you can off of this. They have a calendar and a tracker. You can earn up to $75 and 5% cash back each quarter, and unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases automatically. In year one, that 5%, as I mentioned, turns to 10%, which is really profitable. 5% cash back, don't miss out. So you want to hit the activate button once you are in, and it will say that you're all set, and it'll give you all the deets, which we will go over in a minute. So gas stations, electric charging stations, home improvement stores, and public transit from April 1 to June 30th. You do need to activate it before it will work, and I'm currently activated. So let's take a look at these categories and how to maximize them. So gas and charging stations. So you see a lot of Teslas and whatnot. So it's really cool to see that they're getting some love from the credit card companies. Apart from buying gas or charging like normal, you can also purchase gift cards from different gas stations. So ones I have found to be useful are 7-Eleven, Speedway, Love's Truck Stops, other independent shops, and always be probing. See who is constantly who will allow the use of a credit card, and they sell gift cards. So that is a useful thing there. Love's Truck Stop has the lowest cost for activating the gift cards I've seen. Like for the 10% or 5%, I'd usually get like Visa gift cards and then prepay my electric bill or water bill. I mean, that's like getting 10% bonus or 10% discount off of stuff you're going to spend money on anyways. Home improvement stores, Lowe's and Home Depot both have a huge selection of gift cards as well. Get them with a discount. Public transit in Texas, we have tollways. Too bad tollways are excluded, which would be you can load up your bus pass. I mean, in Texas, everything's so far away from one destination, so far from another one. You kind of have to have a car. So how to take advantage of the 5 quarters of 10% cash back. So here is the cashback calendar for the year 2024. The first quarter had restaurants and drugstores, both excellent ways to spend money. Drugstores do sell gift cards. So, for example, if you get your card in April or anytime in April, May, or June, so you have time here. Then you have quarter two, which the categories are coming soon. And then this would be your third quarter, and then fourth quarter here, and then whatever time you have remaining. So if you got your card here in May, for example, so May, June would be the first half here, and then April to May on this side would be you could take advantage of 5 quarters, and you can get 75 per each one. Double that, that becomes 150. So 150 times 5 is 750. I hope that makes sense. If not, you can email me. So the math on this: 5% times 1,500 is $775. Times 5 quarters is 375 plus the first year cash back. That's 750 plus the using the referral code. That's $850 off 1 year. Power ranking this card. So there's 2 parts to each credit card. The first one's your sign up bonus. You want that to be as big as possible, and then this is not really the biggest sign up bonus card, but it is huge in terms of the cashback categories. So the $100 purchase after your first, $100 cashback or $100 bonus after your first purchase is made. That's the smallest category here. This is not just a huge upfront cash card in terms of sign up bonus, but it does have the 5 to 10% categories. So that's max points there. So if you spend $1 theoretically to get the $100 bonus, that's 1,000% return. So theoretically, you can max this out. So max points here for how little you need to spend to get the most amount of bonus. So that's 6, 12, 13. And then 2-point bonus. A high school math teacher, we do grade some things on a curve. So each year you have this card and you max out the categories. It pays you $300 per year for a no annual fee card. That's definitely a top shelf Supremo rating. So love this card. Love what Discover has to offer. And hopefully they'll be around for forever. If you already have one Discover card, you can get a second one for a max of 2 cards. So if you're interested in taking advantage, get the $100 bonus for signing up. Refer.discover.com/training adventures number 6. Here's a QR code, link in the description box down below, or you could always email me at trainingadventures@gmail.com. Bank account bonus central verdict. To Discover It is one of my favorite cashback credit cards. Not many cards offer 10% cashback on your year one purchases. I highly recommend this card for buying useful stuff such as groceries, gas, home improvement, wholesale clubs, restaurants, paying bills, and all sorts of other fun things. So I still have comments off for these videos, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, you can email me, churningadventures@gmail.com, and I can get back to you rather quickly. Today's question: can someone be a casual Christian? Some people are quite active in their faith. Other people, they're just, well, my parents were Christian or whatever. So, I'm in. I go to church from time to time. So, I'm good. I was baptized a long time ago. So I'm good. I don't really partake much of it, but is that actually a thing according to scripture? So today's scripture is from my pastor, one of his favorite scriptures to share, Pastor Darren. So Mark chapter 8, 34 through 38. So Jesus himself, he called the crowd together with his disciples and said to them, if anyone wishes to follow me as my disciple, he must deny himself. Well, that doesn't sound fun. Set aside selfish interest and take up his cross, expressing a willingness to endure whatever may come, and follow me, believing in me, conforming to my example, and living, and if need be, suffering and perhaps dying because of faith in me. That doesn't sound casual at all. For whoever wishes to save his life in this world will eventually lose it through death, but whoever loses his life in this world for my sake and the gospel's sake, from the consequences of sin and separation from God, for what does it benefit a man to gain the whole world with all its pleasures and forfeit his soul? For what will a man give in exchange for his soul and eternal life in God's kingdom? For whoever is shamed here and now of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, the Son of Man, which is Jesus, will be also ashamed of him when he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. So that does not sound casual at all. If you're interested in additional information about how to follow Jesus, link in the description box down below. And finally, if you're still here with me, definitely appreciate that. Like the video if you appreciate powerful content on a consistent basis. Share this with anybody who would be able to benefit from it. Subscribe with bell notifications so you could be amongst the first to learn about such powerful opportunities. And with that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.